Which country's flag is this? Correct option, C. Afghanistan. Famous dish, Kabuli pulao rice cooked with lamb, raisins, and carrots.
Which country's flag is this? Correct option, A. Armenia. Famous dish, Khoravat's Armenian-style barbecued meat, usually pork or lamb. Which country's flag is this? Correct option, B. Azerbaijan. Famous dish, plave rice dish often cooked with meat, carrots, and spices.
Which country's flag is this? Correct option, B. Bahrain. Famous dish, makbuz, a spiced rice dish served with meat or fish.
Which country's flag is this? Correct option, C. Bangladesh. Famous dish, Duna Khichuri, a rice and lentil dish, often served with spiced meat or fish.
Which country's flag is this? Correct option, B. Bhutan. Famous dish, imadachi, a spicy stew made with chili peppers and cheese. Which country's flag is this? Correct option, B. Brunei. Famous dish, ambuyat, a sticky dish made from sago, served with side dishes. Which country's flag is this? Correct option, C. Cambodia. Famous dish, amak, a steamed fish curry in banana leaves.
Which country's flag is this? Correct option, C. China. Famous dish, Peking duck, a famous duck dish with crispy skin, served with pancakes and hoisin sauce. Which country's flag is this? Correct option, A. Cyprus. Famous dish, halloumi, a type of semi-hard cheese, grilled or fried and served as a main dish.
Which country's flag is this? Correct option, B. Georgia. Famous dish, khachapuri, a traditional Georgian cheese-filled bread. Which country's flag is this? Correct option, A. India. Famous dish, biryani, a spiced rice dish made with basmati rice, meat such as chicken, lamb, or beef, and aromatic spices. Which country's flag is this? Correct option, C. Indonesia. Famous dish, nasi goreng, a fried rice dish with vegetables, egg, and meat.
Which country's flag is this? Correct option, A. Iran. Famous dish, Fezzanjan, a chicken stew made with pomegranate paste and ground walnuts.
Which country's flag is this? Correct option, B. Iraq. Famous dish, maskoof, grilled river fish, typically seasoned with spices and served with rice.
Which country's flag is this? Correct option, B. Israel. Famous dish, shakshuka, poached eggs in a tomato, chile, and onion sauce.
Which country's flag is this? Correct option A. Japan. Famous dish, sushi, a traditional Japanese dish made of vinegared rice, often accompanied by raw fish, vegetables, and other ingredients. Which country's flag is this? Correct option B. Jordan. Famous dish, mansaf, a dish of lamb cooked in fermented yogurt and served with rice. Which country's flag is this? Correct option B. Kazakhstan. Famous dish, beshbarmak, boiled meat served over flat noodles with onion sauce.
Which country's flag is this? Correct option C.
Kuwait.
Famous dish.
Makbuz, spiced rice cooked with meat, similar to biryani.
Which country's flag is this? Correct option B. Kyrgyzstan. Famous dish. Beshbarmak, a dish of boiled meat served over flat noodles with onion sauce. Which country's flag is this? Correct option B. Laos. Famous dish. Lapa, minced meat salad made with lime, herbs, and roasted rice powder.
Which country's flag is this? Correct option C. Lebanon. Famous dish, tabbouleh, a salad made from finely chopped parsley, tomatoes, mint, and bulgur. Which country's flag is this? Correct option B. Malaysia. Famous dish, nasi lemak, coconut rice served with sambal, fried chicken, and peanuts.
Which country's flag is this? Correct option B. Maldives. Famous dish. Garadilla, a fish soup made with tuna, lime, and chile, served with rice. Which country's flag is this? Correct option A. Mongolia. Famous dish. Buz steamed dumplings filled with minced meat, a traditional Mongolian dish. Which country's flag is this? Correct option C.
Myanmar.
Famous dish.
Mohinga. A fish and noodle soup, considered the national dish of Myanmar.
Which country's flag is this? Correct option B. Nepal. Famous dish. Dal bata, lentil soup served with rice and various side dishes. Which country's flag is this? Correct option C. North Korea. Famous dish. Kimchi, fermented vegetables, primarily cabbage, with spices. Which country's flag is this? Correct option B. Oman. Famous dish. Shua, a traditional Omani dish of marinated lamb slow-cooked in an underground sand oven.
Which country's flag is this? Correct option B. Pakistan. Famous dish, nahari, a slow-cooked beef stew, traditionally eaten for breakfast.
Which country's flag is this? Correct option C. Palestine. Famous dish. Musakan, roasted chicken with onions, sumac, and pine nuts, served on flatbread.
Which country's flag is this? Correct option, C. Philippines. Famous dish, adobo meat marinated in vinegar, soy sauce, garlic, and spices. Which country's flag is this? Correct option, B. Qatar. Famous dish, makbuz, a spiced rice dish served with meat or fish. Which country's flag is this? Correct option, A. Saudi Arabia. Famous dish, kabsa, a spiced rice and meat dish cooked with various spices. Which country's flag is this? Correct option, A. Singapore. Famous dish, chili crab, stir-fried crab in a sweet and spicy sauce.
Which country's flag is this? Correct option, A. South Korea. Famous dish, kimchi, fermented vegetables, mainly cabbage, served with a spicy sauce.
Which country's flag is this? Correct option, C. Sri Lanka. Famous dish, kota roti, stir-fried, chopped flatbread with vegetables, egg, and spices. Which country's flag is this? Correct option, B. Syria. Famous dish, fattoush, a fresh salad made with toasted flatbread, vegetables, and sumac.
Which country's flag is this? Correct option, C.
Taiwan.
Famous dish,
Beef noodle soup. A noodle soup with tender beef chunks, flavored with soy sauce and spices.
Which country's flag is this? Correct option, B. Tajikistan. Famous dish, plava rice dish cooked with meat, carrots, and onions. Which country's flag is this? Correct option, A. Thailand. Famous dish, pad thai, stir-fried rice noodles with shrimp, tofu, and vegetables.
Which country's flag is this? Correct option, C. Timor-Leste. Famous dish, Ikan Peeps fish cooked in banana leaves with spices.
Which country's flag is this? Correct option, C. Turkey. Famous dish, kebab, grilled meat, often served with bread or rice.
Which country's flag is this? Correct option, C. Turkmenistan. Famous dish, plava rice dish cooked with meat, carrots, and spices. Which country's flag is this? Correct option, C.
UAE.
Famous dish,
Al-Haris. Wheat and meat slow cooked into a porridge. Often enjoyed during Ramadan.
Which country's flag is this? Correct option, B. Uzbekistan. Famous dish, plava rice dish cooked with meat, carrots, and spices.
Which country's flag is this? Correct option, B. Vietnam. Famous dish, pho, a fragrant noodle soup with beef or chicken, herbs, and spices. Which country's flag is this? Correct option, B, Yemen. Famous dish, salta stew with lamb, spices, and vegetables, usually served with rice.